How are you doing, everybody? Welcome to Winter Wonderland. Sorry we could not meet in person today. Mother Nature had other plans. But I like schedules, and we're going to stay on schedule. So I'm going to finish Chapter 1 notes virtually today. On Thursday, I will open class to see if there's any Chapter 1 questions. And then we'll move on into Chapter 5, which I have just uploaded Chapter 5 PowerPoint to Blackboard as well. Okay, so quick overview of what we talked about before. This is an actual and very accurate definition of marketing. I just think it's a little bit obtuse. To be honest with you, I'm much more inclined to use my definition, which is find out what people want and give it to them. But if anything is central to this definition, it's this word value. Okay. We talked about needs and wants. We need liquid to survive. Yes, without this we will die. But we do not need sugarcane Coca-Cola. As much as this is an awfully yummy, wonderful drink, we do not need Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Miss Sophia on the screen at the moment. We do need liquid. And what a lot of marketers do is they change a need into a specific one. We talked about marketing is about an exchange. Everything in marketing involves an exchange. It's not always money. It could be ideas. It could be thoughts. It could be dialogue. But there's always an exchange. We talked about marketing being a function of one or more of the 4 P's in capturing value, creating value, communicating value, or delivering value, depending on which P. The product P is good, physical things, service, intangible things, and ideas. The price P tends to be the one we're used to the most because without there being a price on something, we don't know what to exchange for it. Place, also known as channels, also known as distribution, also known as supply chain management, is where the value proposition is delivered. Promo. This is what a lot of people think marketing does and only does, which is advertising, public relations. But promotion is communicating a specific value. Now, we talked about marketing in terms of being conducted in business-to-business settings, business-to-consumer settings, and also, these days in the world of Web 2.0, consumer-to-consumer settings. In the past, consumer-to-consumer was a lot more difficult to pull off. With the electronic technologies that we have these days, it is not all that difficult to pull off. Mr. David Beckham is here on the screen for your viewing entertainment. We talk about how marketing impacts various stakeholders. Employees of a corporation, it impacts them. People within the supply chain, marketing impacts all the members within the supply chain delivering value. Of course, customers, because they want good products that last, that are of good quality, and society as a whole. We talk about the Googles of the world and the Apples of the world, and they've really helped us in many ways by delivering these technologies that we have. Now, we keep talking about this term value, and value is something that's going to come in again and again throughout the entire semester. Value is telling people what's in it for them. That's the Dr. Dano definition of value. Because people really care about when there's something in it for them. If there's nothing in it for them, they're not interested. It's too long of a conversation for a video, but I'm going to keep harping on that theme throughout the semester. So here we have an ad, Petridge Farm ad. We like Milano's. But their Petridge Farm is telling you what's in it for you. What's so special about this cookie? What's in it for you? Pure dark chocolate, like exquisite cookie. That's what's in it for you. If there's nothing in it for you, you will not be interested. How do firms become value driven? Well, firms within the divisions of the firms, they share information to figure out more ways to tell consumers what's in it for them. Perhaps the production people can come up with better ways to create higher quality. Perhaps the customer service team could tell production what people are complaining the most about and how to change the product in version 2.0. We have to balance the benefits with the costs, because it's always very easy to, people can, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Oh, okay, I'll give you this feature. I'll give you this feature. I'll give you this feature. But if you give away too much, you might not be making enough margin to keep that product or your business alive. So you have to balance how much you give people versus how much it costs to give someone that. What is your overall margin? And finally, we have to talk about building relationships with customers. And a couple times during the semester, we'll talk about customer relationship management and how it's significantly, philosophically speaking, it's better to market to existing customers than it is to always go out and find new customers. Existing customers buy more than a new customer does, because they already trust you. An existing customer buys more frequently than a new customer does. An existing customer does more pro-social behavior, such as positive word of mouth. They have higher loyalty and satisfaction than a new customer. So that's why we always hear this relationship building with customers. It's actually been documented significantly over the last 10 to 15 years. And why is marketing important? The importance of marketing? Well, marketing helps expand products, services, thoughts, ideas, exchanges globally. Marketing helps channel members throughout, up and down within a channel. There's no question. We can say marketing, particularly on the nonprofit side, enriches society, but we can also talk about it in terms of electronics, where you can't go through an Apple ad without seeing the benefits of what an Apple product can do for a family, and FaceTime so grandparents can see the new baby halfway around the world. And also, marketing is very entrepreneurial in nature. Marketing is, we're going to spend 2 chapters on creating new products, and new products give people value. So this is a quick overview. That's 15 slides for chapter 1. Very straightforward. We would have finished chapter 1 in class today. I will answer questions for chapter 1 at the beginning of class on Thursday, and then we'll scoot into chapter 5 and do some topic talks. Thank you for your time. I thank you for your energy. Enjoy the snow.